Hey guys, how are you? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general weekly reading for Cancer placements. So if you have Cancer as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. So we're just going to use this deck of cards for your reading today. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. Angels of love and light, could you please have clear and concise messages for Cancer placements? What do they need to know, or what do they need to hear in regards to the current energies for the upcoming week of the 2nd to the 8th of June 2025? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear at this time? Please and thank you. Two more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your reading. So thank you for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. What's going on for Cancer? Okay, that wanted to come through. So bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Wow, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, and we have the Two of Cups. Goodness me. Okay. So is there something significant about love this week, right? Whether that's new love coming in or new energy surrounding love. If there's potentially a reunion or rekindling of a connection, or there's a sense of energy to do with self-love and healing here. I'm hearing that you've come a long way. I'm hearing you've come a long way on this journey, especially in regards to self-love. And I'm hearing, and it shows. I feel all the energy that you've been pouring into yourself has been pivotal for you. And I feel like you're somebody who is so used to putting yourself out there in regards to giving of love, but may have difficulty in regards to receiving of it. And when I mean giving love, like maybe in relationships in the past, you've had issues with unrequitedness or people just not matching your energy, and you may have had difficulties with not feeling like you were receiving the love that you were giving to others. But I feel like there's something manifesting here whereby there is more of a balanced, equal kind of partnership or balanced energies coming through in regards to love. And we have Judgment underneath the Magician, Sagittarius energy, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like you're getting recognition here from the divine, from universe, from God's source, whoever you resonate with, that everything that you've been up until this point putting out there that comes from this warm, loving, pure, genuine place is being poured back into you and into your life, maybe through connections, relationships here, friendships, people that kind of align and resonate with you, people that just get you. Okay, I am picking up on that really strongly. So if you have had issues in the past, you know, with friendships, or making friends, I feel like there are people coming into your life who are just going to innately get you, right? They're going to completely understand you, and this is going to be very refreshing. Okay, yeah, you may have definitely have had issues in regards to friendships and connections and love in the past with that Five of Wands, like just not being on the same page as people. Okay, felt a little bit frustrated by this, a bit over it with that Four of Cups. But I'm hearing that particular cycle is over. And I'm hearing there are more people, more energies that are like your soul family, soul tribe are actually coming into your life, right? And the others that you've been dealing with are sailing away from you, getting out of your life, okay? So I feel like you're making an escape here from dealing with certain people, certain places, certain things. And I'm getting this intense spiritual transformation that you have been going through, and also you've been in this period of time of realignment. So if there have been certain people that you've been surrounding yourself with and you've kind of recognized that you just don't necessarily get on with these people or see eye to eye with these people, or you feel like you know, these connections are not necessarily worth saving. They cause too much stress or too much hassle, or they're not really very supportive of you, or however which way that you look at it. I feel like you're getting into an energy where you would rather be kind of cutting down your social circle, or feeling more comfortable with having less friends, or just being on your own for a period of time, or maybe you've gone through this already, rather than just having a bunch of people and a bunch of energy surrounding you that just not necessarily kind of filling up your cup in the way that you have helped assist and fill other people's cups up. Because I feel like there hasn't been this air of reciprocation in the past, and I feel like you're kind of done with it, right? So you're going to be getting into this new potential position and place in your life where there's the right people, the right places, the right things at the right time. And there are certain people on your journey that you're dealing with now that are not meant to be entering into this new cycle of your life. And I feel like that as this week goes on, that's going to be made more evidently clear by your interactions with these others, or even lack of interactions with these others. Like, I'm getting the sense of deep reflection and evaluation of, you know, current connections, and kind of making some important decisions here about whether these are worth holding on to, or whether you're holding them onto them because of familiarity or because of one rhyme reason or another, right? That is of significance for you because of some sort of title that they may hold, or because of some sort of association to do with maybe a past memory, or just something that you were kind of aligned with this person at one point, but now you feel like you're kind of drifting apart from them, or feel like they're drifting apart from you. But I'm getting predominantly you're the one that is having this strong senses of awareness right now, that it's actually you that is kind of drifting apart from these others. And I feel like you're being kind of guided right now to actually feel comfortable, right, in the uncomfortability of the fact that you're recognizing that something is to change. And I feel like you guys are incredibly loyal, right? And you've stayed, you know, associated with people predominantly a lot longer than you may have liked to, or felt like you should have done, especially if some sort of red flags were popping up. You may have ignored them, or you may have given some sort of excuse for these others, for their behavior, for their actions, for the way that they conducted themselves. But I'm hearing no more. I'm hearing no more. So I feel like you should feel rest assured to a certain degree that as one door closes, another one opens, and that not to necessarily feel too deflated about the fact that these others can't necessarily come with you in the next leg of your journey. I'm actually hearing that staying around in a particular environment or dealing with certain people and energies is just going to be slowing you down, right? It's slowing down the overall process of you having this sense of change that you're wanting in your life, to begin anew. Absolutely. With the Eight of Wands, you see this person on the motorbike and they're on their own, right? They wouldn't be able to move so fast on this motorbike if they had a bunch of people, right, on the back of this motorbike and sharing it with them, would they? Okay, it just would be the extra weight, and so the bike wouldn't be moving as fast. And so therefore you're meant to be entering into this new situation, right, by being on your own here, or you have been on your own for a considerable amount of time, and then there are new people that are coming in for you, or you're kind of releasing certain individuals right now, right? But there may have been certain things in the past that you didn't see about these others, and now you're seeing it very clearly. It's like the kind of rose tinted glasses have come off in regards to your certain interactions with others. It's like your intuition has been picking up on certain things, and you may have even doubted yourself as to whether you're reading a situation correctly. And I'm here to let you know that you are. Okay. I feel like that was definitely a conversation, well, a confirmation for someone, but I'm getting something about conversation with someone that made you then pick up on it. Look at that with the devil, Capricorn energy at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, the devil only lets us see what it wants us to see, right? It only shows us what it wants us to see. But I feel like you've definitely intuitively felt that something has not been right here. Something's been unhealthy, or something's been toxic, or something has just been, weighing you down, and it's been very energetically draining for you. Like, I'm picking up on an energy vampire type of vibe. And I feel like you're getting to the point where it's actually may be making more issues for you in your life with your overall well-being, right? By sticking around with certain people and certain things, okay? Yeah, it's draining of your energy with the Ace of Wands. 12 on the timer. I'm hearing once you detach or you separate yourself from these people, right? It's like you're going to feel invigorated. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, so much lighter. Yeah, with the sun, lighter, brighter, happier, more fulfilled here with the sun, because you have so much light within you. And there are others around that have been trying to kind of be around you and get that sense of that source of energy from you. So I'm picking up on strong potential of I've got to say it, I'm hearing narcissism. So I feel like you've been around certain individuals here that may have narcissistic tendencies, or they actually are narcissistic, okay? And it's been made evidently clear. Like, I feel like you have seen something exactly for what it is, and now there's the very deep realization of this was going on right underneath my nose the whole entire time, and this has been illuminated, and it's like, what do I do about it now? And you're realizing, I have to get away from whatever this is, or these people, or this particular person. And that does mean I have to have a drastic change in my life, but I can't continue on in the same trajectory with what I'm going through right now, because it's literally going to be even more soul destroying for me, and I'm not in a position or place to be able to protect my energy as much as I could have done unless I physically remove myself from the situation and close out that cycle here with the world. Some of you are planning to actually relocate, okay, or go no contact or little contact with certain people, right? Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius could be important here. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been hanging on to a situation, whether you fully realize it or not, to do with a connection. Maybe you've had not much choice in the matter, like you've been stuck in a particular place, right? And so therefore you've been trying to bide your time and wait for certain opportunities to come through for you, or make some sort of opportunities for yourself, or to gain extra finances or resources so that you can change and transform your life, maybe to move out here with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? And I feel like you'll soon very much be in that position and place, and you'll feel much happier for it here with 3 of Cups, okay? But I feel like you have a lot to look forward to. You have a lot to look forward to. And being surrounded by those that genuinely are very uplifting and are a positive influence in your life, and genuinely love and care and support you, and give you the kind of the affection that it is that you deserve, especially when you're somebody that's so loving and giving to others. Yeah, I'm hearing it's your time to receive a major blessing with the star. It's literally like a miracle is to take place in your life, right? Like, in order to remove yourself from maybe an actual physical location. Maybe you're someone who lives, you know, with family or what have you, right? As an example, you've been kind of yearning, wishing, praying, longing for, like, I'm getting the sense of divine intervention in your life to have something drastically come through for you that is going to help you to then close out the cycle and move yourself on forward, right? To be so far away from whatever you have been idealistically dealing with here with that Ace of Swords. Absolutely. I'm hearing it's closer than ever for you now with the Empress. Taurus, Libra, I'm getting called to say that I do believe Venus moves into the sign of Taurus this week on the 6th of June. So that could be very significant, or there's something to do with which house that you have Taurus in your birth chart, maybe even Aquarius here, maybe even Libra, right? But divine feminine energy may also resonate as well, okay? But you're someone who's meant to be, you know, very successful, very blessed here, very abundant, and having of everything that you could ever want and need, right? And you've definitely felt like you've gone without for a while, right? You haven't had that sense of, I'm hearing emotional support, material support, financial support, like in your 3D reality. And I feel like a lot of it has got to do with certain people around you that have I really don't want to say it, but this is exactly what I heard, preyed on your downfall, because they didn't want to have that sense of competition with you, or they always knew that they were in competition with you. I don't feel like you were with these others, but it's like they felt so insecure about themselves or doubted themselves so much, or were in this kind of lower vibrational energy so much, and you are out here like shining with that star, with that sun, with that Ace of Wands, with the Empress, like you're in like another realm is what I'm hearing. And it's like these others were trying to feed off you, or trying to feed off your energy, or try to feed off your light, or try to get you in a position and place to be small, or shrink yourself to be down their level to make them feel better about themselves, so that they didn't feel that they were competing with you. But you were never competing with anyone apart from, you know, yourself here, if you're someone that's really into self-development, right? As I say that with the Lovers and the Queen of Cups, I mean, we got more energy here that showcases, I mean, how beautiful you genuinely are. And not just like physically as in attractiveness, but your energy, your aura, like your soul, like your essence. It's just beautiful, right? It really genuinely is. Like, you could be someone that's very sensitive to energy. You could be very empathic here. You may be someone that resonates with as a light worker or a star seed, someone that is a healer. Okay. And you know, I feel like certain things are going to be made clear for you in this next upcoming week of what actually you've been up against behind the scenes, right? And also what has led you to get to where you currently are at this point, and what's next for you in your journey. Now, guys, I know that the weather has turned nice where I am. I've got the windows open because it's quite warm here. And all I can hear is somebody trimming, you know, mowing the lawn or cutting down hedges or something. And it's like trying, that noise is trying to get me to be quiet, or to silence myself, or to stop this reading, or try to distract me, or what have you, right? So that I'm having to like assert myself even more so that you guys can hear me. I feel like you've dealt with, you know, so much that's been trying to keep you in this position and place where you're kind of quashed down, right? But I'm not going to let that bother me. So we're just going to carry on and completely and utterly ignore it, right? So I hope that it's not too much of a, you know, thingy on you guys, but I'm just going to carry on with the reading. I'm hearing nothing and no one is going to rain on my parade, or distract me or detract me from what it is that I'm trying to do right now in order to deliver these messages for you. Okay. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands, you know, you've not been through an easy time, but I'm hearing the worst is over. Absolutely. Okay. The winds of change are in the air and you're moving on forward, right, into a very abundant new cycle in your life, especially as we go into next week, which I do believe that Jupiter is going to see my throat chakra try to close up again. When we have Jupiter in your home sign, Cancer, from the 9th of June next week for the next year, it's like everything is going to be making its way to you and it's rushing in. Okay. So just, I'm hearing hang on in there that little bit longer. Just keep going, persevering and gritting your teeth, right? And pay attention to whatever it is that you're feeling called to do at this moment in time to tie up loose ends and not let anything or anyone kind of you know, get you to stray away from what it is that you're currently focused on at this time. Okay. Anything else? What's to go underneath death here, please? Feel this one. The Magician. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio. You've manifested these changes in your life. Okay. And because you've been doing all the internal work, all the healing, and you've had the purest of intentions, and you've had this sense of wholesomeness about you, it's all come from a very good place, and you have these good intentions, you are manifesting these particular changes in order for you to glow up and level up and have this phoenix rising from the ashes moment in your life, despite the sense of adversity that you have gone through and the trials and the tribulations, the challenges that you have endured as well, right? One last card here, please, and thank you for Cancer. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So much healing coming through for you, right? And the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this absolutely sums it up. Just know and understand 10-10 coming through with that 10 of Swords and that 10 with the Wheel of Fortune, that when this sign, right, Jupiter with this Wheel of Fortune enters into your sign, Cancer, and we have water coming through here, this is when you are going to be, you know, at the top here, expecting to be very blessed and have these wonderful things unfolding for you in your life, because I feel like you've completed some major karmic cycles here, okay, where you have felt stuck, you felt confused, you felt like you couldn't make certain decisions here, you didn't know how to move on forward. But I feel like you've gone through so much here, and you've been protected a lot, right? I'm hearing from the higher realms, especially with that Page of Cups. So just know that you're not on your own in this, you're not alone, and that you are being kind of intuitively led and guided at this time, right, to embrace this next new chapter and know that whatever is unfolding for you in this upcoming week is really genuinely going to make you smile, okay? Because I feel like you haven't had very much to smile about, right? But I'm hearing you're going to be rising, right, with that sun. Look at that rising, head and shoulders above the rest. You see how this person on their horse is higher than the others, right? And I said you're going to be rising, right? And I didn't even really recognize or see that, but look, we have the synchronicity coming through with the sun and the Six of Wands. I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, horses may be significant. I'm even picking up on the year of the horse. So, like Chinese astrology could be important for you, or what have you. But yeah, you're going to be coming out on top here. I'm hearing smelling of roses and Two of Cups. The right people will be coming through for you, okay? So don't feel too deflated about the fact that if there are other people as of right now that are kind of deflating you, like making you not feel very good about yourself, or your interactions haven't been with like the best with them, what have you, just, you know, anyway, guys, I feel like you get what I mean. Right, now as I go to finish off the reading, the noise has stopped. I mean, you know, sod's law, isn't it? I mean, goodness sake, it felt like I had to shout through the last bit of it, so I'm really, really sorry. Um, but obviously, there's been certain things that, you know, that certain energies didn't want you to know about or to hear, okay? But guys, we have strong Leo, we have Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio coming through, we have air, um, we have fire, we did have a bit of water and earth as well in the reading, but 13, 13, 333, 111, 555, 999, 10, 10, 11, 11, may be very significant for you. You could be seeing of those numbers, but that's going to be the end of the reading. So I hope there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I get back to you guys on those comments when I can. I do enjoy reading those. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to get extra updates and everything else. But sending love and light your way, many blessings. Please take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.